I didn't really think about STEAM as a concept before, like STEM and the arts together. For me, that's been like a really big thing that I've learnt about working on this commission. Hi, I'm Prithvi. I was the marketing and comms intern for PoliNations, which was a garden festival site in Birmingham, and it ran for 3 weeks with performances, live art, and lots of big trees as well.
I'm Leah. I was one of the architectural trainees on PoliNations.
I didn't realise how much technology and science goes into, and research as well, goes into kind of planning an arts project. I'd always kind of kept them as separate things. Like I enjoyed my music and my performance in my spare time while I worked on engineering, realising that you can actually integrate them both so much and so well to come up with really good art and creative projects has been really fun to get involved in.
There's actually just like a whole magnitude of different roles out there that really bring together science and arts.
My name's Rafaela and I worked as a trainee design assistant on PoliNations.
My name's Ali. I've worked in Tour de Moon, part of the 9 Orchestra.
My name's Isaam Sampson. I'm a multimedia producer, multidisciplinary artist in free-form thinking, free-form ideas, projects that really do try and investigate something different, something unique, which StoryTrails actually allowed me to combine.
I kind of surprised myself, I think, in a way, as to how much I enjoyed it and how much seeing people enjoy it and coming into the space that we'd created really impacted me as a designer and how I wanted to move with my work and the kind of jobs I'd want to take in the future.
I was doing sports before and I didn't know the relationship between sports and other situations, as like being in a band. I never had a musical background, but for me to complete it, I guess just changed my whole outlook in life.
For me, it really opened up my eyes to working in the arts, working in arts and culture, working in the creative sector in general, and the different kind of roles that exist.
StoryTrails allowed me to really think literally outside the box in a 3D way.
Hi, my name is Sam and I worked on the Dreamachine commission.
I'm Lauren. I worked with the Dreamachine as a project guardian, and right now I'm working as an ambassador for UNBOXED.
I'm Lucy Wheeler. I'm a creative technologist and I worked on the StoryTrails project. I did virtual reality and I did a placement on the Museum of Imagined Futures.
To me, sustainability means something that's long-lasting and also minimises any negative impact to wildlife and biodiversity.
The future on our planet I think it's really important that we're all involved in solving the climate crisis.
Climate change is something that I genuinely am worried about, and I think it's important that we really work towards making something better.
Thinking about the impact that your work is having on other people and the planet, and thinking about the future.
The recognition of where we are currently with multiple the topics from divided opinions in whether that's politics, racism, gender, and how we all together not contribute to the problem, but contribute to how we can solve and at least have a rounded perspective.
The sustainability is a huge part of my process, and I think a lot of that has come from the fact that my university course was like really hot on teaching us about it.
You know, can I use materials which are recyclable? Can I get things from places where I can use them again? I guess it's all about how I can source things.
Something that I try and put into my everyday life as much as I can. And I think the creative industries have like a really good opportunity to talk to people about it and get other people to talk about it in a way that's really accessible.
I would really like to see the creative sector exploring the digital footprint and that impact.
I think a change I'd like to see is kind of reevaluating common practices within sort of labouring and building and construction.
I think that the creative industry needs to ensure that the projects it takes on actually have a positive impact on the planet.
I think it can be really inspiring to sort of look around our environment as well and think about, well, how can we use this thing that's been used in a completely different way for its entire life? How can we, you know, see that and change it and make it into something else? I think that's really inspiring and important and fun also. I think it can be really fun to think about how we can be more sustainable.
Thinking about how you can use kind of different methods or processes and innovate so you actually prevent your project from having a negative impact on your site or on the environment in general.
I think that the creative industries could make a huge difference by exposing new creative opportunities for people to explore these themes together.
We need more innovation, we need fresh new ideas, and in order to do that, it means bringing in young people into projects and employing them.
Incorporating and integrating young people into the conversation, so for example through community programs and think tanks where they can get involved in the project from the planning stage and give their opinions and share ideas, and then they can feel ownership of the project and they'll really want to make a difference in the legacy of it.
The building sector has quite a large carbon footprint, so for example there's projects that I've been working on where common practice is to just cut open plastic bags. Often those plastic bags could be reused and recycled, so just simply opening it so that you can reclose it.
I was still quite curious on what my actual creativity could do or could expand to, and when I came across StoryTrails, yeah, that completely changed the whole kind of scope, because I actually, for the first time, I was able to bring my own curiosity on something and actually bring something new and something niche, which I've always seemed to like.
For me, I didn't really think about marketing and creative media until I took up a role at university for a society, and that was just a happy accident almost, that then really started pushing me into the direction of the creative sector and arts marketing. And if I hadn't taken that one little chance, then I don't think that I would be working where I am right now.
So I ended up being a hype man because I thought, you know what, I work well with like bringing like the games in, so in a sense I could bring my team, so everything has a flavor. So I don't do music, I've never rapped before prior to that, and I ended up being in this band, and at the end of it at the end of it, I ended up doing some poetry that I didn't even know that was in me.
You never know what opportunities might become available because of you accepting that first opportunity.
That people don't know that everything links, so they don't know that they can collab with so and so and so and so to create a flavor that needs to be created.
So for other young people looking to break into a creative sector, I would say make the most of every opportunity that you're given.
Even if you think it's not like directly connected to you, there will be connections that you don't even realise.
And also remember that it is possible to change careers, and especially now, more and more people are changing career fields, and don't be afraid to make the leap.